What's good, my poochies? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we are back at it like a crack addict, and today I had a great question from a subby of mine. They asked me what was the process of me getting my apartment. I'm just going to go over what you will need and what to look out for while searching for an apartment. First things first, when you're looking for an apartment, make sure you're saving up your money. Make sure you're manifesting your money, manifesting your savings, so once you get into your apartment, you can have at least 3 times the rent. So if you're looking for an apartment and your budget is around $1,500 to $1,600, you need to have at least 3 to 4 times that. And they usually expect that money when you sign the lease. It depends on when you sign the lease. Like if it's the first of the month, it'll be more towards that amount. If it's like towards the end of the month, I feel like it will still be towards that amount, or you might get like a month free. It just depends on your apartment. Some apartments, depending on your credit, you don't have to put any money down, but depending on your credit, you may have to put a first month down and whatnot. Number 2 that you have to look out for is cutting on your utilities. So have like at least $200 to $300 aside to cut on things like gas, electric, your internet, and whatnot. And you have to look out for, when you're in an apartment, that there's side charges like water, pest control, valet garbage. That will be separate from your rent. So make sure you have at least $200 of wiggle room on your rent. So if your rent budget is $1,500, just know that you may be paying around $1,700 completely every month. Your utilities, your renter's insurance, your internet, car note, cell phone, just know to put everything into that monthly rent. Number 3, make sure you make a list of your monthly expenses before you move out into an apartment. You have to make a list of like your cell phone bill, your car note, if you have a car note, your car insurance, life insurance if you have that, your credit card bills, and you have to put in your utilities like your gas, your electric, your renter's insurance. But I would recommend you to just buy out the renter's insurance completely so you won't have an extra bill. And if you have a bill like a Metro PCS bill, I would put like around $200 to $300 on that bill as a credit, so you won't have to look forward to a monthly bill, just to minus down your bills, okay? My next recommendation for number 4 is to get a fixed interest rate on your gas and your electric. So if you go with like Gas South or Georgia Power, I'm in Georgia, they have some rates that are fixed rates. So by every month, paying no more than $50 a month, I would keep those fixed rates. Even though usually during some times of the year, some rates are cheaper than $50 a month, so really look out for them. I know like during the winter, the gas bill could be pretty high because of the heat and whatnot, so I use it as a fixed rate. But during the summer, the electric is higher because of the AC, so I leave that on a fixed rate during the summer, and I might change it because during the summer I probably won't use as much gas, and I might change it out of the fixed rate and then have a lower bill. You know, just get to know your utilities, see if they have fixed rates so you know what to expect every month, and you can just have that as something to keep up with your budget. 5, just minimize your bills as much as possible. Either try to pay your car note at least 2 months ahead before you move in, so you have some wiggle room. Try to pay your cell phone bill at least 2 to 3 months ahead, so you won't have to worry about that bill. And buy out your renter's insurance. Renter's insurance is probably not more than $120 for the whole lease. So I would just buy out the renter's insurance, so you don't have like a $13, $20 renter's insurance. You don't have to look forward to it as a bill, because trust me, once you have like bills coming in, you'll rather have less bills coming in and you'll thank yourself later, like, okay, I don't have to worry about that phone bill, that's already paid for. I don't have to worry about my car bill, that's paid for 2 months, to give me some wiggle room, and this, that, and the third. Now I'm gonna get to what to look into while looking for an apartment. Not to ever be desperate when looking for an apartment. Make sure you have self-worth while looking for an apartment, because honey, a crappy management of an apartment complex could be worse than the crappy apartment, I promise you. Like, if you have a crappy management office, the time at the complex is not going to be great. They're going to make excuses. They're never going to take accountability for anything. Just know once you sign that lease, honey, they ain't about to take accountability for anything. So go somewhere that they always are up above and beyond for you. They're willing to accommodate for their mistakes, and make sure that you don't have anybody being rude or dismissive to you in the management office. Once you see that, run away from that apartment. Trust me, it's not ever worth it. Like, I don't care. The cheap rent is never worth the crappy management. So that's all I have to say about that. Look out for the management office. Look at the reviews on Google. Look at all of them and read all of them. Read the positive ones and read the negative ones. Read all the reviews. Read all the reviews, okay? Because people will tell you what you have to know. They will tell you if the management is crappy. They'll tell you if the water is crappy. They'll tell you everything. They'll tell you everything. They'll give you all the tea. So definitely always read all of the reviews of a prospect apartment complex. Next thing, while looking for an apartment that I would do, look towards getting like a 14-month to 13-month lease on certain apartments. I know the longer you stay there, the cheaper it is to stay there. So if you have like a 13-month lease, it might be about $50 less than having a 12-month lease. Or a 14-month lease, it might be around $100 less to have a 14-month lease. Definitely, if you want to save some money on an apartment, you could buy having a longer lease. The last tip is to buy stuff for your apartment now. Even if you don't even know that you don't have a job, you don't know when you'll move, put it in the atmosphere and buy stuff for your apartment now. Buy benches, your new bed set, dressers, kitchen stuff. Rugs. Go to Ross. Look at the home goods section. Go to Home Goods. Go to Marshalls. I got the majority of my stuff off of Ross and Amazon. Look on Amazon. Envision your new place. Like, that's all I did. I envisioned my new place. I was like, oh, this is how I would want it to look. This is the type of couch I wanted. I wanted a black sectional. I wanted a nice little area rug. I still need to change my coffee table. That one's supposed to go outside, but I wanted a bigger coffee table, which I'll be getting soon. I knew I wanted plants in my home, which I have so many plants. Just keep buying stuff. Buy plants for your new home. Redecorate and refurbish your room, your environment. Make your environment how you would want your new home to look. Put it in the air. Manifest it. You're manifesting your new home, and it's going to be everything that you want. The last tip, do not settle. Do not settle. Do not settle. My biggest mistakes with my manifestation is that I got desperate and settled because I wanted something so bad and I could have had something extremely better. So do not settle. Once you see red flags on a certain, apartment, that's not it. That's not it. If you see like one red flag and then another red flag, that is not it. Trust me, there's going to be a better apartment for a better price. Trust me, do not settle. Write out how you want your apartment. I don't care if it's a high rise in Atlanta for $1,500, honey. It's gonna be a time where a high rise in Atlanta is being rented out by somebody who owns the high rise, but they won't be in the United States for the next 2 years, so they want to rent it out for $1,500. Like, things like that happen because you put it out there, and I already put it out there for me because I want to move again by next year, probably a little bit after the spring, into a townhome with a double garage, a luxury townhome, like double garage. I'm not settling, and I plan on spending no more than $2,000 a month for it, which is like a nice little deal. So put it out there, like put what you want out there. Do not settle. Do not think about how you'll get it. Just know that you have it. Know that you're moving. That's why you're buying stuff for your apartment, because you're moving. Like, buy stuff for your apartment. Like, I was buying stuff for my apartment 2 months before I moved, like literally. And I told myself, I'm moving on the 1st of October. And guess what? I was in my crib on the 1st of October. Keep manifesting. Like, even if you're like in an apartment you don't like, you can manifest the apartment to get better. That's all I'm doing. I'm manifesting the management to be better, this place to be better while I'm here, because I'm here now. I'm in a better environment. My neighbors are quiet. Management loves me. They always get everything done for me. My complex is always clean. They want to take money off the rent because of how they have been treating me. Like, manifest things like that. Like, manifest it. Just have a good time where you're at. Keep using your power. Keep sitting in your power. Manifest a great time for you. Trust me, you can manifest no bugs in a crib. I have manifested that no bugs are allowed in my crib. Them motherfuckers usually just be dead somewhere in the crib. Like, they will not survive in here. Like, you can manifest that. Like, I manifested that. I manifested no bad energy in here, no lingering energy that's not mine or allowed by me or has my permission can be in here. Just keep manifesting that. And then once you're in this crib, if you want a new one, don't feel bad about it. Be grateful for what you have and manifest a new crib. That's what you're here to do, is create. So remember, you are creators. You have the power to bring what you want into your reality. Trust me, you'll have your new apartment by next month, Lord's will. And if you want it by next month, just tell yourself, hey, January 1st, January 30th, I'm moving into my new apartment and I have an apartment special. I have 1 month's free rent. My apartment is luxurious, as marble countertops. It's a new build. It is a luxury apartment. Just write it out. Go on Pinterest, look up apartment ideas or just interior designs, things that will inspire you, and visualize yourself sitting on the couch watching TV in your home and just knowing that your bills are paid. You don't have to worry about your bills being paid. Your bills are paid. You're good. You're squared away. The last tip I would say is with your checks, when you get paid the first time, that is your rent. So just put it into your savings account as your rent. Do not touch it. By the time that happens, you should at least have 3 months rent to 4 months rent saved up before you move in, just in case you lose a job or unexpected bills happen. Have at least 3 to 4 months of rent saved up, plus I would say plus an extra $500 to $1,500 with that money, just in case something comes up. But yes, that is my advice for how to look for an apartment and what to do to prepare yourself for an apartment. Y'all, it's really just manifestation. You don't need a job to get an apartment. You don't need a job to get money. You just need to understand that all these things will be given to you and are given to you. And of course, there's going to be action on your part that is needed. But at the same time, you can literally do nothing and manifest. It just depends on your beliefs. That's really it. If you like videos like this, definitely comment, subscribe to your girl. And I will post more videos. Just let me know what you want to see, and I can talk more about manifestation and whatnot. If you want to follow my other channel, this is my music and this is my main channel. I posted this on my vlog channel, but I might post something on my main channel as well. I don't know. And this is my baby Jade. She feeling herself because she just got her hair done. Yes, I did our hair today. Thank God. You don't even want to see how I was looking up in here, but yeah. All right, guys. I love you. Y'all stay beautiful and stay in your power. Until next time. Bye.